Okay, what is up, YouTube? We're back with part 3 of our Let's Build a Starship series, and today we are building an engine for the Starship. Let's jump right into it then. Here we're just building the base, which is naturally there's going to be a huge engine, and it's going to involve a lot of circles, which means it's going to involve a lot of pain in the butt, repetitive stuff. Yep. So, here's what I'm doing. I just elevated that up slightly, and now I'm using the line tool like I did on the rockets with the rocket turret. And I'm just going all the way around and connecting the sections, and it's kind of hard to see, but those are actually becoming solid surfaces. And yep, it's going to be a lot of repetitive stuff like this, just going all the way around a few times. And here we go. Now I'm elevating it out further. I'm using kind of a basic design I had in my head. And yeah, so I'm creating kind of 4, I suppose you could call them support columns all the way around. And I'm saying and a lot. Yeah, I'm just making sure they're all even, and then we go up and and we're just doing the exact same thing we were doing before and just building out all the way around, because this engine is basically going to be a kind of looks like a normal rocket engine on like a NASA craft. And here I'm going all the way around with a ridge, and I know there's an easier way to do this, but I had a brain fart moment, and yeah. So I'm using the hard method to go all the way around the edge. Yeah. This is going to involve a lot of awkward pauses, as it's just the same thing over and over again. Anyway, so hopefully part 5 of the series we'll start working on the spacecraft. Maybe part 6. I might do a comms array in part 5, I don't know. Like I said, I've already pre-recorded these, so I'm up to part 4 on the shield array. Now, I just realized afterwards that I was having a complete brain fart. There is not an inside edge on this thing, and I'm checking for it, but I can't see it. So, that's actually like one surface, but we're gonna pretend. Shh, that's 2 surfaces. Shh. So, yeah. Another brain fart moment. So here we're just going around the edge, elevating the inside. I kind of used the offset tool to offset a little bit inward, and now we're going around the edge, elevating inward. So, and then we're going to make an angled surface going out to the outside, which is going to subsequently, you know, do that fun stuff, like make it look cool. So yeah, this whole episode is just gonna be this. It's just gonna be the same repetitive stuff over and over again, because we're working with circles in Sketchup. So, anyway, we're done with this section, and now we're going to go around again, creating a slanted edge, which goes considerably faster. I'm legitimately out of things to talk about, because usually it's just like one thing after another, but this is like the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. There I am, just noticing 10 seconds after it spawns that the top is solid, which we do not want. So now you can see it's kind of starting to take the resemblance to an actual engine. And here I am elevating the sides out just a bit. I think it was only like 1 foot. That's 1 foot. Just to give it a little bit more dimension. Yeah, more dimension. No, but it gives the image depth, especially with something like this. Especially with like a lot of repetitive round shapes. it gives it more depth to the image. Now, what am I doing? Oh, yes. I'm adding more little, I suppose you could call those connectors or struts or something. So that, I mean, hypothetically speaking, that would, you know, support the engine in zero gravity. I don't know. It looked cool. And that's what I'm basing most of my stuff off of. It's a combination of science fiction logic and what I think looks cool. So, where are we? Oh yeah. So we're just doing the same thing over and over again and looking at this, and we've got one more to do. And this was a really pain in the butt episode because, like you can see, I was using Bandicam, which I subsequently got rid of because it really kind of sucks. And basically the way Bandicam works is whenever you lose focus on the window you're recording, it stops recording. And I have two monitors, which means if you go just that much further, I say, as you can't see me, and I'm gesturing, you go that much further, and it jumps onto the next screen. So, basically complete pain in the butt. So that's why I got Fraps, because Fraps doesn't do that. Because Fraps is awesome. So here I am. I elevated the center up a bit, and then I offset inwards, and I'm building a cone. I kind of made this off the combination of like a jet engine and a NASA rocket engine. So hopefully it looks cool on the eventual thing, or the starship. I was going by what looked cool now, or when I was building it rather, and I think it will look cool. Maybe I'll make a bit of a, maybe these will be like the navigation engines, or like the smaller engines. And then I'll build a bit more of like a big, blocky, simple thing for the main engines. So, here we are, and we are already onto the erasing step. Where did time go? And this was actually really quick. So here I am, just erasing all the lines, and still derping out because I didn't realize that there were actually two sections. Or rather, one section, one plane. And here I am erasing the lines, and failing miserably. And after we finish erasing all of these lines, which there are a ton of them, we're going to move on to the painting step, but we're not quite there yet, because we still have to erase many much lines. Or not, maybe we're done. Yeah. We're just erasing a few more little lines, and still deciding what lines we want to erase, and what lines we want to keep. Which is not as easy as you would think it was. So here I am adding detail work, adding some decals and airbrushing my fabulous engine. Gonna pimp it out, hot rod. Yeah. So, here we are, just painting the whole thing and deciding, more importantly, what sections we want to paint. Now I'm going for kind of this weird color scheme. I don't know. I thought it looked cool. I don't know. It's okay. I think personally I could have done better. Yeah, but that's it, I think. Yep. Yep, here we are, just sizing the whole thing up. So, once again, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, /favorite, /subscribe, because if you subscribe, I feel motivated to do more. That's it.